Welcome to the Playmaker. I'm your host, the commish OG Chris Murray. We'll be giving you the blueprint this season recap from week 1 all the way up to the point now. We are in the playoffs of the season, and my, it has been a very exciting season. I'm seeing that level of competition rise through the roof, and guys is bringing it. They're bringing it, man. They're bringing it. You know, it's really exciting. It's really exciting. I'm not going to hold you off no more. We're going to dive right into these blueprint this season awards that I handpicked myself. So let's start off with NFC. First up, we have the NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Jimmy Garoppolo. This is a guy that I felt deserved it because he's a guy that came out and produced from week 1 all the way up to the point leading his team to the NFC Championship. As you can see by his stats, 35 passing touchdowns, 67 passing complete rate, over 4,000 passing yards. This is a guy that likes to take control of the offense. He's a pure leader, and he's the reason, I'm telling you now, he is the reason that this 49ers team is where they're at right now. Moving on, we have the NFC Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Luke Kuechly, middle linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Look at this guy's stats: 16 interceptions, 84 tackles, and 2 sacks. Whenever you see a linebacker, whether AFC, NFC, rookie, or veteran, if you see a linebacker with 16 interceptions, he is going to be the front runner every year for the defensive player. Simple as that. I'm telling you, this guy, man, is a field general. You have to pay attention to where he's located at on that field. If you don't know where he's at, or you're not paying attention, he's going to make you pay every time, which he did to multiple users, blocking in 16 interceptions throughout the season. Tip my head off to him, man. Next up, we have the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Mr. Nick Chubb. I call him Big Chubb, running back for the Cleveland Browns. For him to come out as a rookie and show this high quality of production is just ridiculous. Over 1,200 yards rushing, 14 rushing touchdowns, and 51 broken tackles. Physical runner, man. I remember one game watching him hit the hole. Middle linebacker was right there. I lied to you not, man. It looked like the middle linebacker was scared to tackle. Scared out of his mind. I'm so excited to see what he did as a rookie. To see what he could do next year, man. Just felt like that. Just excited, man, to see what he could do next year. I'll keep my eye on you, Nick Chubb. Moving on. We got the AFC Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Jerome Baker. Another rookie. Stamping his name on the blueprint very early. Coming in, locking in 16 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, 48 tackles. For this guy right here to be leading the interception category over safeties, cornerbacks, that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. It's crazy. So this is the guy I think out there in Miami has a promising future if the Miami organization can figure out how to lock in key pieces around him. This guy will, I'm telling you, he will be a force to reckon with throughout the remaining season of this cycle. Moving on, we had the most pretty much the award that everybody competes for besides Super Bowl. We had the BML MVP Player of the Year, which flat out wasn't an argument. Carson Wentz. This guy, I started paying attention to him by week 3. He showed that he was hungry. Even though his team has been performing at a high level throughout the whole regular season and continue at a high play throughout the playoffs, this man has been focused, coming out, executing the offense, being a great leader. The stats is through the roof. 42 passing touchdowns, a 69% passing completion rate, over 4,000 passing yards. He's a guy not to play with. I'm telling you, he's a guy not to play with. And if he can keep this same level of how he's playing now throughout the playoffs, they're gonna be holding the banner. I'm telling you right now. I'm moving forward, man. Let's get into these playoff matchups. Alright, first up, AFC Championship. We have Big Mo versus I'm Gonna Win It. Now, defense meets defense in this matchup. These are two defensive users that flat out focus on how to shut down your offense. Now, both of these guys have shown that they can ball on the offensive side of the ball. But defense in this matchup meets defense. Now, Big Mo. Turnovers has been the Pats' MO all season. 69 total interceptions. 12 forced fumbles. You have to keep that same motivation going in this matchup. Simple as that. Keep the same motivation going. And you have to figure out how to protect Tom Brady in this matchup. Because you're going up against a team that's flat out basically knows how to get the quarterback. So you have to protect Tom Brady and cause turnovers. And to flip the switch, I'm going to win it. If you've seen the talent that's on this Colts roster on both sides of the ball, you cannot tell me that you could project it that the Indianapolis Colts will be in the AFC Championship game. But I'm going to win it has proven that the season stands by what the seasons mean. Simple as that. Pure stick skills. And for him to finish the regular season 15-1, he's shown that it does not matter what the team you have. It's pure stick skills that count. Simple as that. But this Indianapolis Colts team has the number one defense heading into this matchup, and it has sacked the quarterback 65 times. But Luck threw 4 interceptions last week versus the Kansas City Chiefs. This week he's going up against the Blueprint's top turnover causing defense. So he's going to have to figure out how to take care of the ball. Because if he throws 4 interceptions or more, I can't see I'm going to win it taking this matchup. But it's the season. And we're leveling the gameplay strictly off of stick skills. And I just don't think that Big Joe P and the New England Patriots can go toe-to-toe with the Colts, and I'm going to win it. So in this matchup, I'm going to win it. Getting a big W, going into the Super Bowl. Next up, we have the NFC Championship. We have the San Francisco 49ers at 90 time versus Rich 215 and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's so crazy because the AFC was defense meet defense. This matchup is the number 1 offense versus the number 2 offense. Niner time and Rich 215. This is no surprise. After week 4 of the regular season, I said this probably will be the matchup for the NFC Championship. I didn't see nobody out there in NFC who was challenging these two. Flat out. You know, and I think that they knew it, but they were humble and they stayed focused. All right, now the time. Let's pick out a couple key factors that you have to execute in this game. Number 1, you have to figure out how to take away the big plays from Rich 215. Simple as that. You have to figure out how to take away the big plays. Now, another thing. Do what you have been doing all season. Get after the quarterback. Get after the quarterback. You're going up against the league MVP. You have to shake his rhythm. Now, just switch gears. Rich 2-on-5. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep those key guys that you've been focusing on all year. Alshon Jeffrey, Nelson Aguilar, the dual threat wide receiver combination. Keep them going. Keep them going. They've been tearing up the BML all season. Keep them guys going. You got your MVP back there, the quarterback. Stay focused and don't do too much. Don't do too much. And on the defense side of the ball, same thing. Stick to the script. Cause turnovers. This right here is one of the most evenly matchups, I think, right now in the playoffs. And with this pick, I'm going to have to go with Rich 2-on-5 in the Philadelphia Eagles with the W over Niner time and the 49ers. Now, the reason why I say the Eagles, because I just don't think that Niner time has enough to slow down their offense out there in Philadelphia. And they home, Philadelphia home too. It's going to be a good game. Alright, I'm your host, OG Chris Murray. Closing out. Drop a comment. We'll be definitely dropping another show. But for the Super Bowl, make sure you tune in. I'm out.